Hey, people, can I help you? I think I'm gonna go in the grass here. Got some beds. Wait. Oh, and notified. What do you know? I'll wait a minute, like I usually do. Anybody wants to join? Squirrel bouncing away. Some blackbirds. Looking like velociraptors. Did you know velociraptors are actually related to birds? They share a bone with them, particularly turkeys. I don't know if turkeys share that bone with all birds, but anyways, Donald Trump and Cynthia McKinney. I've heard rumors bubbling from various people within the YouTube alternative media sphere, such as Patriot Web, George, which, by the way, it only took 3 days for me to re-upload our interview that got taken down. So I'm going to get that streaming once I get back to the crib. I'm on a real long walk today, which feels great. Get the brain juices flowing. But I've heard about this, I think it was actually George's idea, and I've heard Robert David Steele talk about this as well. And some other murmurs on Twitter as well about the possibility of Trump kicking off Pence, which I would be all for, and getting Cynthia McKinney as his vice president. And she's a black woman who's very outspoken against corruption, corruption and crime in U.S. politics. And she even went openly against the neocons back in the early 2000s during the Bush reign, Bush the Lesser. And, you know, someone who has that kind of balls, especially a black woman, I think would do so much for Trump's campaign. And it would really, I think, prove a lot of Democrats wrong. A lot of these leftist and identitarian identity politics types who only see everyone as a function of their own gender and really color more so than their actual genetics. And I think it would really be a genius move too, because I mean, I think the people who are going to vote for Trump, I don't think they would turn their back on him just because he would pick Cynthia McKinney and kick off Mike Pence. I mean, Mike Pence seemed to me like a placeholder to assure his victory back in 2016 by picking a, traditionally Republican VP candidate, such as a white male, an established white male in the GOP, such as Pence. But I do think he has served his function. He seems pretty useless to me, and I've heard also murmurs that he might be a pedophile who has killed people. And I'll have to research that further, but I'm with it, man. I really like this idea of choosing a black woman like Cynthia McKinney as the VP for the incumbent president's ticket this year. Now, I think regardless, I'm going to vote for him. I don't see anything changing my mind on that, but it would be a genius move insofar as swaying a lot of Democrats, I think, to vote for him. Because we still don't know if Biden for sure is going to be the Democratic candidate. And they might do the old bait and switch and put somebody else in at the last second, which I guess a lot of people are thinking is going to be this Kasich character, who was trending on Twitter 2 days ago. I don't know stuff about him at all. So, I mean, I don't even know if I care, though, to be honest. I mean, these Democrats, man. And it's not to say again that I am for Republicans. I'm for the maverick that is Donald Trump. You know, the least of all the evils as far as I can tell. So, Cynthia McKinney, you know, black, a woman, right? And also a maverick too, similar to Donald Trump. You know, anybody who was standing up to the neocons back in the 2000s, right? You know, back when they just had an iron grip on all of politics, such that they forced us to go to war in the Middle East, right? It was the neocons who brought us there, but Obama kept us there, and Trump's trying to get us out of there. And he certainly doesn't want to go to war with Iran, as far as I can tell. I mean, the Soleimani attack, I can't fully understand it. It seemed like he did that to placate these warmongers. And likewise, the response from Iran seemed to be, you know, something that they did just to save face, and not, you know, a serious counterattack or anything like that. I don't think anybody could classify it as such. But yeah, I definitely want to look into her more, though, Miss McKinney, and also this Kasich character, who I guess was the speaker at the Democratic convention. What's up, Quadras? Going shopping? Yeah, I just found this path. I've never been here before, so it's pretty cool. But I think the other big demographic that could be swayed by choosing her as a VP candidate would be the young people, who, as far as I can tell, the plurality of which are going to vote for whoever is going against Donald Trump. You know, all these white knights who think they can get laid by defending women's rights, which they fucking can't. And, of course, these feminists and radicalists, radical feminists and leftists, communists too, socialists. I mean, I have people that I went to school with who literally describe themselves as socialists. And it's just kind of mind-boggling that they not only would do that, but would blatantly identify themselves as such as well. And this AOC character is just a clown, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, she's just a clown, dude. Like, for all we know, she's a pedophile. Probably not. I think she's just really just their kind of mascot. You know, the Democrats' mascot, because she's a woman, she's young, she's Latina, right? So a minority. But I don't think she's very bright. There's no way she's brighter than I am. If I can, you know, if I can put a feather in my cap there, but I don't think that necessarily, makes me a smart person. If you're smarter than AOC. Live chat. Like Trump, Fox News is for Trump too. Thanks for tuning in, Chris. But yeah, I just wanted to do a short, you know, update on that. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are as far as Cynthia McKinney goes for Trump's VP, because I do think regardless, Pence needs to go out. I just had to walk past a group that put me in the hospital a few years ago. I wrote Pepsi a letter today. Damn, Quadrix. What happened there? Fuck, man. Yeah, free Pepsi Watson. But Trump needs to get a new running mate. He needs to kick out Pence. And because of that, on that condition, who do you guys think should be his running mate? Should it be Cynthia McKinney? Someone else? Let me know. get our high brain going, you know, about who this VP should be. You know, that come together and, you know, try to figure out who this VP should be. You know, Cynthia McKinney does feel like a good choice to me. So let me know what you guys think. Stay frosty, folks.